Okay, so that's how I do the navigation, alright. Hey everybody, this is Gaming Ultimatum. Welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Last episode, we basically helped that one guy with his whole... oh, we need some help with the... Oh, he had a cave-in happen recently. And this episode, we're gonna be, finishing up that mission by actually going to talk to him. And I'm guessing unlocking his hero option and seeing who inherits his skill. I'm like 99% sure it's gonna be Tyon. Huh. Alright, we did not realize the terrain would not just let me just walk across. Alright. Let's enter. What's up? You said we had to return here to talk to you?
So, I wanted to thank you all somehow.
We didn't lend a hand just so you'd give us something in return.
Too right. We don't expect any thanks.
Yeah.
That may be so, but...
Oh yeah. Did the thing with the autolevs get sorted out?
I only just got a report saying they don't know why they won't work. After seeing that cave-in, I want to investigate thoroughly. An autolev is vital for that investigation. If we can't bring them back here, they can't be of any use to us.
Here it comes.
I'm not planning on getting you involved for every little thing. I already can't thank you enough for your help with the cave-in.
Excuse me, Commander. I have a report about the autonomous Levnesses.
Any new developments?
Yes, sir. It seems they're operational.
I see.
That's
they
good.
wanted you to take a look and judge if they can be used or not, sir.
Roger that. Well, I'm sorry for bringing you all out here. I have to go.
I'd like to come along.
What do you mean?
Oh, good call. I need some closure on this.
Same here.
We won't get in the way. Is that okay?
As you wish. Then follow me.
Come on. Ah, you can't make it. Oh, it only gives us the area map. That's stupid. You gotta actually go to the map. Is it? I guess it doesn't appear on the map, so I guess it's something else. Huh. Nothing else here. Oh god damn it, the fog's covering up the number. Oh, I better, yeah.
Fallen soldiers. It would only be right to give them the proper repose.
Yeah. There we go. We got this one taken care of. Looks like it's pretty close. Ah, it's up the hill. Alright, well luckily it's just a quick little go up here and then
The
turn.
Autolevs are stationed in the cave at the Pier Bluffs.
Thank you for telling me. I can see where to go. There we go.
We don't exactly have what I'd call an open schedule.
Sorry. I know this is selfish.
Nah,
Yeah.
mate, I don't blame you.
I may owe Commander Issurd a great debt. But he's also someone I just want to help, even if I didn't owe him.
Alright.
I think every soldier in Lambda probably feels the same.
It sounds nice, doesn't it? Feeling attachment to your colony, to your commander.
Yeah, definitely.
Huh.
What happened?
Hey, is everything okay?
Commander, the Levnesses, they started moving all of a sudden.
What?
The heck?
And they just came for us.
But any autonomous unit should have safeguards to stop it attacking us.
Well, that tells us otherwise.
Right up ahead.
Huh, lucky thing we tagged along, eh?
Please, stay back, Commander. We can take it.
What are you saying, man? I'm fighting. It'd be a lousy example for the troops if I just stood around and stared.
Then let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Great.
Oh crap, they're unique monsters. Senna's already down. Break. And this. Got interlink. Chain attack.
Do you think this plan might work?
I have a response to every move. Naturally, leave it to me.
What does this thing do? Oh yeah, it's the complete or...
You're in for it now.
He guarantees bravos.
Here I go.
There we go. It reduces some physical and ether defense, so it makes LR attacks better.
Leave it to Uni.
And then I can just immediately go to his. Getting immediately another heroic chain bravo.
How about something like this? You rock with this mind. Allow me.
That's like seriously, I can just keep choosing his. His would have instantly just gotten me yet.
Any last words? How about this?
We don't really need that. Ready for how quick this is gonna be? Bombshell Blitz. I guess not. For some reason he doesn't get another turn. I guess he should have focused on himself. Boom! That took care of one. Shacklet. Hit it with this. To hit with this. Chain attack. Then we'll do this. Let's get the melee. Do this one again. 69. There it goes to 72. His physical defense is down as well. We'll do this one as well. There we go. Versus physical defense even more. Well, that dealt a lot of damage. Then we'll do the Tyrant Wave as well. I'm trying to get Mio's. Why are chain attacks ending at 4? I just realized we don't have any topple. Double blaze. We'll finish it in a few. Boom. There we go, already done. Huh.
This man's tough.
You've barely put a dent in it.
Oi! The spark you doing?
Concentrate on their power sources.
Where are they?
Finish it up now. Tie on.
Right.
Huh.
Look out!
Oh!
Whoa! Now, tie on! Open fire!
Deactivated that one. And the other one was deactivated when it literally got shot by its ally.
Nice one.
Brilliant work, tie on.
So there's one more left. Whoa!
Commander Issurd!
It's over.
Okay, even defend itself. Okay, that was cool.
Feels like all I do is ask you to clean up our messes. Thanks again. If there's anything I can do.
But why did they go berserk?
It might have been set so they couldn't tell between friend and foe once restarted.
You think so? So you're saying that forcing them to restart overwrote the previous instructions?
Oh man.
I'll have engineering give me the details. We need them in running order, but they can be dangerous tools, so care is paramount. Regardless, let me know if there's any way I can thank you.
We told you before, we didn't do this for any reward.
Won't fly. I can't rest easy knowing I'm this deep in someone else's debt.
If you're going to insist. Do we need anything, guys?
Let me think.
All right, I've got something.
Whatever it is, just say the word. We've put you out of your way.
I want you to fight by our side once more.
Say that again.
I want you to see for yourself that the path I'm walking is the right one, Commander.
Taya, has this been bothering you?
I understand. My position as commander means I probably won't be able to accompany you at all times. But I pledge myself and Colony Lambda to you, Tyon. No, to all of you.
There we go.
Call me anytime you need me. I'll come running no matter what.
Thank you very much, Commander.
I better brush up on my skills to keep up with you all. Colony Lambda will have to keep up with its current developments too.
We can help you with stuff like that, mate.
Now look here, I can't ask that of you.
Look, we're friends now.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with asking your friends for help.
We're friends, you say. You're incredibly trusting, you know that.
What's that supposed to mean? We're just helping.
I don't mean anything bad by it. If I need you, I'll ask for you.
Please, call us anytime you need.
I'm a lucky man to have friends like you, Tyon.
There we go. Finally completed this quest line. I'll wait for resolve. First the cave-in, then all 11's conversation. How thanks for resolving. As thanks for resolving both issues and protecting Lambda, and at such times request to join the party.
I will endeavor to assist you.
And of course, it's the Inheritor's tie-on. Strategos, roll healer. Press this starts to heal allies and weakens enemies. A highly versatile class with many ace up their sleeves. Obviously, we're changing tie-on to that class.
Where better to monitor the battle than on healing duty?
He'll keep multi-blast and...
Big screen.
Let's see, what class... Alright, let's see. Yumsmith, he's working on Guardian Commander. He's not gonna work on Strategos. She's still working on War Medic. She's working on Guardian Commander, and I'm working on Yumsmith. Well, finally, after a bit, we're gonna finally continue on the main quest. Oh no, this leads to this area. Probably need to do this one, Mermgate. Then we just start walking back. Oh great, it's thundering.
This is something decent, right?
Yeah, sure, it's juicy grapes. I'd say I've been leveling up pretty naturally for the course of the game that's wanting me to. You itching to get wrecked, oh god. Ayo, this enemy is stupid. And boom! And it missed! I don't care about the meteor comet. Oh my god. Is it the only thing you say, Uni? Hear that, Noah? Nans wants something about me. Hear that, Noah? Nans wants something about me. Why is there a dragon? What's with this blue-eyes dragon-looking motherfucker?
Got a rare doodah right here.
What's with that blue? What's with this dragon? What's with the dragon? Why is there a dragon? Oh, it's a fight. It's just an encounter. I'm like, what's with the dragon? Okay. Did not accept to fight a dragon. The dragon. Oh, it increases critical rate. Oh god. I'm usually using the attacks with the shortest wind up. Cancel. Seems to be resistant to break. God damn! Hit, 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 hit. Yes! Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. There we go, finally hit him with a break. Let's go with the chain attack. We have a level.
Check out what I've got in mind. Check out what I've got in mind.
Great! Everyone get ready!
This will cause daze. Ah, god damn it, he didn't get it. Lightning quick.
This should be our plan of attack.
I just thought of a great idea!
There we go.
I'll just follow that
How about this?
141.
This isn't the end.
And then we're gonna do the Ouroboros order.
Leave it to uni.
All right. I've got just the ticket.
Lower his physical defense.
I'm with you.
You're done.
Boom! Just deal a lot of damage. Finish off with this. Now let's deal damage.
This isn't the end. This is the Issurd. You're finished.
That did a lot of damage.
Keep it up, guys. Okay, we'll push through. We are excellent above you. Falcon, Spirit Raven. I see giant swing.
Strong now!
I'm more than strong enough to punch your lights out. I need you, Mia. Where's the time to level? What I will throw your way. I'll keep up the pressure! Right! Body double! No, right! Just a little more! Right! Going in! It's getting risky!
Boom! There we go.
Would you just die already? Finally. Hey, can we do something about this sparking noise?
How would I know? Just cancel the interlink or something, I guess.
It only starts after an extended period, after our bodies start to heat up.
To me, it sounds like a warning for something.
A warning? What do you think will happen if we leave it?
Huh? I don't have much desire to find out.
Me either.
Think it's something dangerous?
Well, it can't be anything fun. You expect balloons and confetti with that noise?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
What you staring at, Noah? Ah, we get to see these guys again.
Oh, too bad, Jay.
Bjorn.
Looks like that backfired on you, didn't it? Better be prepared for the consequences.
Really? I was only interested in putting in an appearance. You're making it sound like I took some huge risk.
I mean, you sort of did.
Come on now, guys. Jay's been on the bench all this time. I get why he might be a little stimulated by a bit of drama.
Well,
Yeah.
it was pretty dramatic, I'll give you that.
You seem pleased with yourself.
P.O. N wants to see you.
Does he now?
Is it our turn to shine?
I don't know. I've got zero idea what's going through his brain sometimes.
Not even you?
I'm sure M could tell you. Not that she's shown herself recently.
She, okay.
What
And
could it
N
be?
seems to be a
I
guy.
do hope it's something fun. Let's be off, though.
Right, yo.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you deserve death. I don't care who did you may have previously yawned. I'm just gonna kill you. But why is he even there? Are you tired? A bit. The last monster was really something. I could deal with it. Yes, well, in the last battle we all overused our Ouroboros abilities. I want to avoid interlithing again for a while. Good shout. Couldn't we keep going just without interlinking? It comes with its own risk. Small but risk nonetheless. I'll just ask you to keep it in mind. Sure, whatever. Shall we find somewhere to have a quick rest then? It appears there should be a good place to take a break up ahead. But regroup once we get there. Roger that, boss. Huh. That was lucky.
Look, a supply drop. What should we do?
'em good.
Yeah, it's too big of a risk. They're level 37, we're only level 30.
Enemies! I'll hold them off!
Swim, everybody. I need to go do something. I escaped from them. Just ether.
I see an ether channel.
I see it too. Oh wow, you swim professionally, man.
Look at this. Let's see if we can't get some use out of it.
Man, you were quick to run to the ether channel. You was quick to run to the ether channel. Where are me?
Is that? Here we go, guys.
I'll follow your lead.
I like the fact that we can now bite while swimming. It just looks funny. What do air licking look like underwater? Ah, we just straight up fly. Got rid of that one. Let's do it.
We'll finish it here. Time for response? Naturally. Leave it to me. I'll take point. I have your back, whatever the weather.
Boom. Instant bravo.
Special measures. I am relentless.
For some reason it looks like he's dabbing.
Leave it to Uni.
All right.
Allow me.
I have your back, whatever the weather. Let's bring it home. I use my thinking muscles for this one.
Everyone get ready. I'll start it
I have your back, whatever the weather.
Man, he deals a lot of damage.
Oh, we're not done yet. I'm on your heels.
Check out what I've got in mind.
Everyone get ready.
Only.
I'll hold them off.
This'll end it.
500.
Razor wins.
I'm on your heels. Activity turn. Got you now.
Boom.
Take your breathing.
Right through.
This will be the last one. There we go. We finally took care of all the enemies. That took a while. Huh. Oh God, buddy, Francis. And we can use that to instantly get rid of aggro if I feel like we're dealing with this if it's too much. Chain attack. Darn it, I was trying to choose the other one. There we go. There's his physical defense. Instantly break. Then get to the Bravo. Get toppled. Get cool. Brave assault. Get dazed. And then Ouroboros order. start dealing a bunch of damage on him.
This'll end it. No love lost.
Limits unbound.
This isn't the end. This is the decider. You're finished.
Seriously, he gets these enemies down to really low HP. Like that moment past his awakening. Shackle's blocking. Oh, she immediately got access to the new class.
Is this like a rare thing?
Yes, it's like a rare thing. I was using Soldier Husk.
I guess this is fate too, huh?
Let's put this with the rest.
Watch your footing, guys.
Is everyone gonna climb, or is it just gonna be 3 of us? 4 of us. I'm just gonna keep moving, so it's gonna force them out up here. Looks like the rest of it was just right over here.
I suggest we take a break.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
First, clean up. Just clean up the clothes just as soon as we can. Level up. Let's see how much bonus XP we have. We get to level 33.
I definitely feel stronger.
Any new gems we can craft, or any ones we can upgrade to be better. Double Strike is good.
Gem's done.
I think we'll find this useful.
I could craft the coins to make it faster. Do this one just so we have it.
I think we'll find this useful.
Same here.
Looks good to me.
I think we'll find this useful.
Bring the Spirit 2.
Gem's done.
I think we'll find this useful.
Tailwind 2.
Looks good to me.
I think we'll find this useful.
Steel Cleaver 2.
Gem's done.
I think we'll find this useful.
Analyze Weakness 2.
Gem's done.
I think we'll find this useful.
Okay. Don't need to keep telling me what's useful. Ironclad 2.
Gem's done.
I think we'll find this useful.
And Disperse Bloodlust 2.
Gem's done.
I think we'll find this useful.
So we got pretty good gems.
I'm eager to run some tests.
Alright, anything to discuss that includes a hero quest. We might as well do these discussions of ones that, you know, Or, you know, simply, hey, this just gets you some bonus XP. So you guys will supply jobs we've been seeing now and again. Yeah? What about them? Colonies we free from their clocks, they can't request supplies. Can they? No, that wouldn't make any sense. The jobs are aid from one of the castles, or neighboring friendlies. Even if one of the Liberated colonies did file a request, nobody has a duty to honor it. Which means that wherever we see supplies being dropped, there must be a colony or troops we haven't freed yet. Yeah, there's a good chance we encounter enemies in those areas. Indeed, when we see the supply drop, we'll have to remain vigilant. But those containers will have stuff we need as well, am I right? If we can get our hands on them, I say we should, even with the enemies and all.
Where should I start?
Those ether cylinders are pretty handy, huh? We use them in furnace hulks and for crafting gems as well. They're a great replacement when you no longer have a flame clock. Then it'd be a no-brainer to carry a couple of them around, no? It's not that simple. First of all, you have to find an ether channel before you can store the ether. That is true, and you don't exactly travel those every day. Then should you use ether channel discoverer? Is that a real thing? Should be, if we could not mistaken. But make finding easy sneezy. That would solve all our ether troubles. Indeed. All I have to do is load 5 ether cylinders in Discover and then locate an ether channel. Well, that does sound simple. Wait, 5 cylinders? By ether channel with few ether cylinders worth of ether, machine require 5 cylinders. That doesn't compute at all. Exactly why nobody uses. Man, you got my hopes up. It seems there will be no shortcuts in this endeavor. Seems not. And on high alert.
Could you all come round for a second?
So, we're on the grapevine has it that actions and Kevin's patrols are on the rise. Yeah, now you mentioned they've been all over the place lately. It's conceivable that if we act conspicuously, the nation's troops will be placed on higher alert. And destroying flame clocks seems pretty conspicuous, all things considered. Indeed, I doubt the councils will overlook such irregularities, so we might expect more vigilance from them, more reinforcements. Right, makes sense, I suppose. But releasing colonies from the flame clocks can't be all bad. But sure, it gained us cooperation of their people for one. It's had its benefits, that much is indisputable. So, long story short, we just gotta up the ante, like what our pals are doing. Absolutely, we can't afford to slip up. And now we'll rest to progress the main story.
Yeah, let's get some food on the go.
Okay, he looked really cool when he had that on.
I don't want to mither, but aren't you on tent duty today?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I'll head back in.
The heck?
Huh?
It's all finished.
Huh?
We already packed it all up.
Then what was the point of telling me? Don't you have better things to do?
Hey, you owe us one.
Yeah. Haha!
I'm just joking. Are you okay?
What do you mean, okay?
These last few days, it's been a lot, right?
That's why you're concerned?
Yeah, you got it. We were worried. Your problems are our problems. Just because someone says they're doing okay, doesn't mean everything actually is fine with them.
And that is a lesson you should take to heart.
You know, there's a word for people like you. Busybodies, all of you.
Now, Tyon, that is completely uncalled for.
Huh.
You two really must be bored stiff. Good grief.
Everyone needs to let off steam.
Is my life that entertaining to you? I'll allow it.
Hey, that watch.
Our lifetimes run for 10 years only. But this pocket watch has already lived for longer than that, by being passed from Nimwe's hands to mine. What Guernica said to us on that battlefield? I don't know what you made of it exactly, but frankly, to me, it was a load of nonsense.
Yeah, of course it would
Not
be.
even enough to push us together. But that's changed. If Nimue's life is represented by her dreams, then in remembering those, I carry her life with me. Perhaps now, I can give a purpose to my life. She'd live on if I were to pass her dreams on to others, right?
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Also, I've done some thinking. If I had just, say, 10 more years, no, even 5, with just a bit of borrowed time, how many more memories could I fit inside this little pocket watch?
Who knows?
And that's why you're here now?
Well, that's half of it.
What's the other half then?
Oh, well... In fact, just forget it.
Oh,
come on!
You've already told us that much. Might as well give us the whole story.
This is just not the place or time for it. That's all.
Lame. Still, it was a nice chat. Dreams in objects. Huh?
What?
Huh.
Thanks, Tyon. We came here to cheer you up a bit, and got food for thought instead.
Oh, sure. Anytime.
Leo.
Anyway, that would be where we end today's episode. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we continue on forward to get ever closer to the sword up there. So,
It's good to keep a record.
see you guys then.